All right, guys, welcome back to the ALGS channel. Hope you guys are all doing well and having a great day so far. Boy, do we have a lot to dive into and discuss in today's video. Drama, and my goodness, it goes on and on and on. We've also got to give a little bit of an update about some of the roster changes that might be looking to take place as we approach ALGS Split 1 playoffs. Like I said, this one's going to be a banger, so of course, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date with all things inside of the world of Apex Legends, esports news, and ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and freaking dive into this. And first off, we got to make mention of Oversight Esports, the Pro Series. These were the scrim results as of yesterday. TSM decided to play in Group B versus Group C. I guess according to a lot of these guys have simply not been playing in some of these. So you had some teams missing out. TSM trying to step in. I think a couple other teams have been stepping in as well. Well, TSM did win, even though it wasn't necessarily their group. Furia in second place. Now, this has been a conversation starter, and of course, yesterday we talked about Furia. Vaxlon going to Furia. Ayo, what's going to happen? Is his Watson going to retire again? What in the world is going on? His Watson streaming ranked. A lot of people are kind of confused, and we even saw someone make accusations the other day that maybe it looks like that is going to happen. And I'm like, whoa, it doesn't look like he's even on the substitute lineup, and I thought rosters were locked. So what is going on? I don't know, but all I do know is that this was coming from Nice Way Extreme yesterday, and you can see Vaxlon was playing with Furia, and it looks like they're getting good results with them as well. So I am very intrigued to see what actually happens here and where this story goes, but my goodness, would that be quite the story for sure. I mean, Furia did place pretty well inside of the normal pro league. It was just the, regional finals that didn't go too well. But nonetheless, we've also got Group A versus D in their Oversight Pro Series. And TSM, once again, back-to-back in the scrims and Oversight Pro Series. Block 2 was TSM as well. And you had Dark0 in second, Alliance in third, SSG in fourth, and BR Demons. This is the South America team. You guys are going to see a podcast pretty soon over on the Apex podcast with Enoch and Wyatt, and basically I said that BR Demons from South America were my dark horse team just to do decent, that I know a lot of people are thinking they're going to bottom out, they're going to get first rounded, all that stuff. I think they're playing really solid right now, and I'm very excited to see how they continue that performance as well. Also gotta mention, baby, this is a good one to see, Virtus.pro back inside of Apex Legends. If you guys did not see our ApexGlobalSeries.com article just literally hours ago, we were able to find the story where Virtus.pro is coming back into the scene. Now, here's a tricky part. So, Virtus.pro has actually been trying to get back into the scene for quite some time. We actually had a source that wanted to remain anonymous, and basically they said that Virtus.pro was actually going after Legacy. Now, Legacy obviously did not sign with Virtus.pro. So yeah, it does seem like Legacy obviously signed with someone. We've already covered that story. They're posting all these new, tweets and stuff. They're signing contracts. Good news. But Virtus.pro possibly, it seems like, according to sources, were one of those rosters or one of those organizations that approached Legacy. Legacy seemingly declined it. So if we were kind of looking back, I think maybe this is where it all falls into place. Virtus.pro maybe approached Legacy. That's when Pastillo probably made the tweet that, it all works out in the end. And we were like, oh, yay, they finally signed. Turns out they didn't sign. They didn't have an organization. What the heck happened? Was it Virtus.pro that fell through? I don't know, but it seems like it's very possible. But I do know that they were involved in this. But nonetheless, Team Burger with the boys, Sharky, Pricey, and Way, they are back in business with their coach, Urban, as well. And they are in the scene, not only for Split 1 playoff, obviously they're going to be at the LAN, but then Virtus.pro in general are going to be at this LAN as well, and with their brand new roster. Just good to see organizations back in general. And of course, it's very likely that this could have something to do with the Saudi Arabia stuff we'll have to keep up to date with in the future as well. Also wanted to mention there was some drama going on in the scene, and speaking of drama, we're about to hit some crazy stuff. But starting in the Challenger Circuit finals, you guys know there was a lot of I guess conversations about the whole griefing situation, and was LC actually griefing Team Doom? Team Doom was looking good to win, then all of a sudden LC was running them down. And Vax basically came out to say, if you think that was targeted, you're going to need to do the VOD check, because that just simply was not the case. And then you have Zer0 coming out to explain himself. He said, I was mainly upset because I assumed it was targeted, but even if it was, it would be wrong for me to blame this for our loss when we made many other mistakes. I'm sorry to my friends at LC, but it looks like that's going to be squashed. And then we have the big drama. Sweet posted, oh man, we got a lot of good content coming out of this. But basically, it started off, Sweet said, emergency press conference at 4 p.m. PST, debunking all liar accusations and rumors with cold proof and leaking all relevant information. I will be wearing a suit and there will be a green screen involved if you guys did not see this information. So here were the like overline accusations, I guess you could just say. Here's what was going on. Here's why Sweet made this video. So according to him and according to everybody in the scene, by the way, shout out to Hazy Teo for messaging me in the live Twitch chat. It was like, J Bowser, are you in here? Because man, it was some crazy news yesterday. Main rumors and accusations were as follows. Sweet talking behind Guild and Sykes back during their free agency and actively sabotaged them. So he actively tried to get rid of the DZ roster. Accusations involving ZZ, which is the coach of, DZ, and the elevator story, lying about Skittle cakes, and lots of nonsense things as well. So looks like Sweet was trying to clear his name. He felt like he was being portrayed in a bad light. So he goes to Dark Zero and he finds out that he actually doesn't have beef with ZZ anymore. They basically found out that it wasn't him starting the rumors. And he talks to Jen, and he talks to Sykes, and he talks to Zer0, and he's cool pretty much with all those players, especially Jen and Sykes. But he says he had an hour-long conversation or good in-depth conversation with Zer0. Zer0 goes on to explain that they actually have a common enemy, I guess, that they're going to be exposing together here in the couple of months. Here's what Sweet had to say on his live stream. And by the way, this goes even deeper. And if you guys want to watch the full VOD, of course, the link is down below. But here's the main juice of what Sweet had to say about the entire situation. Roll the clip.
Now, what made me accuse ZZ for making the rumors in the first place? Right? In this screenshot, Sykes tells me, I'm asking, wait, can you share who? I don't have a bone to pick with you. I care mostly about the source of the lie. I was told here, you can talk to Nick about it, the DZ coach. So in the moment, I'm thinking he started the lie. So that is what started my crusade against ZZ. But come to find out today from Zer0 is that ZZ told Sykes to tell me it was him to save face for somebody else. Drama. Right? Okay. So after we have established that, so now let's come back to today. We come back to reality. My previous hatred of ZZ has been lifted. The only reason I didn't like DZ's coach was because I thought he substantiated the rumors about Guild and Sykes. Come to find out he was the cover man. ZZ is no longer an enemy of the state. Now, ZZ's a good coach, knowledgeable guy, but he has some flaws. Anytime you're in a conversation with him and you fuck up grammatically, he immediately calls it out as a way to lose the argument. So he has a lot of work to do, but ZZ, our beef is settled. Okay, now that we know that ZZ is not the person who started the rumors, we have to go back to the three-man of DZ. I have no beef with Sykes, no beef with Jen, and I talked to Zer0 for over an hour earlier. Come to find out, let's just say there is a third party above all of this. The players are here. Players are here. These are the players. And then up here, there's someone with like the little arms. They are controlling the thing. And they tried, listen, when this comes to light in a couple months, chat. So you guys have heard how Zer0 and them have been saying, just wait a couple months and then we'll expose you. It turns out, when we wait a couple months, we're going to be exposing somebody else together. Me and DZ team. Wait for that, because that's going to be fucking crazy, and that might be one of the weirdest things I've ever heard that's happened in esports.
Also want to mention, just as we wrap the video up, obviously that was a crazy one. You probably need some time to digest that, and we're going to have another article on this situation as well, but crazy stuff to say the least. We also got Passion now successfully crossing the border in Warsaw, and they're now staying in Warsaw. Up next, U.S. Embassy and securing their United States visas in May 2nd, hoping to see them in L.A. Max Strafe is another one. Obviously, we are all hoping the best for Max Strafe. He's had a terrible situation in the last couple of years and why he couldn't be able to make LAN and such. And even though he qualified, man, it just sucks. And I'm really hoping this guy gets his chance he deserves. But he did tweet out earlier, it's a really big step closer to LAN, but not the final one. Me and Sonya still don't have our visas, and we're hoping for the best and doing what we can. Thanks for everyone. It made it happen for us. At least we have chances now. Really hoping to stop the curse of probably #1 LAN dodger worldwide. So these guys are approaching, these guys are getting closer inside of LAN, and obviously you know, I'm really hoping the best for Team Passion, just because anywhere Max Strafe goes, I want to see them succeed, because he has such an incredible story, and we'll see how it all falls into place, but hoping they can get their visas just in time. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date with all things inside of the world of ALGS news. And until the next time, we will see you all later, Gators.